Today, I wanted to talk about a bit of a paradigm change in how I'm going to be making my games, and I think it might be interesting to you. So it's not changing the engine I'm using or the code I'm writing or how I'm writing it. That's still going to be a giant pile of spaghetti. I'm not changing how I'm designing games. I'm changing my mental approach to how I'm treating myself as an employee. So as a full-time solo game developer for the past about 7 or 8 months, I'm my own manager. I'm also my only employee I have, and I'm also the unpaid intern. Well, I guess Chess Survivors is selling, so I am making some money, but that's beside the point. I want to change how I manage myself. When I had a full-time job, there would be often days where I would wake up and not want to go to work. Spoiler, that might have been today for you, where you just woke up and you didn't want to do it. Heck, you might be procrastinating work by watching an Aarimous video. I'm literally recording this hours, I'm going to edit this and post it. So it is Wednesday for me as well. So you're watching this right now and your day sucks. That sucks. I've been there. And then one of the challenges of a full-time job is you're getting paid to show up. You're getting paid by the employer to push forward and push away the feelings of not wanting to do something. And they'll give you some money in exchange that you can then use to buy cat food or human food or pay for your rent or buy the DLC for Factorio, which is super fun, and I'd highly recommend it. Not sponsored, just a good one. And so as you're doing your work or not doing your work, you might feel guilt. I personally felt a lot of guilt. So if I wasn't feeling like doing it and I just wanted to play Factorio, or if I needed to go for a long walk and I just needed to get out of this little box, this little office that I spend 95% of my life in, I would feel guilty that I wasn't on the clock, that I wasn't doing my job, that I wasn't maybe working as much as other employees. And those are really, they're maybe valid emotions, but they're pretty negative emotions when otherwise it's okay to take breaks. In fact, I find if I do take a break, I come back with maybe more mental space to handle a difficult problem. And so that's the big change. I get to be my own manager. That means I get to treat my employees, which is me, the exact way I want to be treated. Which means if I am not feeling it in the moment, I'm going to let myself not be productive. I don't have to be productive every moment. As a full-time solo game developer, my biggest constraints right now are money, time, and energy. I have plenty of time. My life's very unplanned. I have plenty of money. I'm self-funded through the beginning of 2026, so I don't need to be in this scarcity mindset of having to wrangle every productive moment out of every fucking moment of my day. I can have a day where I casually work. I can have a day where I need to just think about the design. I don't design Hexagod very well when I'm sitting at this computer. I design it so much better when I'm out on a long walk. It's fall here in Minnesota. The leaves are changing. I went for like a 2-hour walk yesterday. And the first half of the walk, I really wasn't thinking about Hexagod. I was very engrossed in the podcast I was listening to. It was one with Adam Savage, who, if you know me, I love watching Tested and Adam Savage. So I was very engrossed in the podcast, but afterwards, I just simply walked through the woods, and all of the ideas for things I can do, the cracks I can fill, the things I can fix in Hexagod started flowing to me because I was simply out walking around having a relaxing time being present with myself, and my subconscious was like, hey, we have ideas of how you can fix Hexagod, things you can work on, things you can improve. Hey, Aarimous from the future here. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you'd like to support me any further, go follow me over on Steam. There'll be a link below or up there or whatever. And either go check out Chess Survivors. It's on sale every 30 days. There's some big festivals happening soon, so it'll be about 60% off. Otherwise, go check out Hexagod. It's currently in the demo phase. I'm about to make a 1.0, which is going to kind of simplify the game and lean into what is really fun and make it a core incremental game that is just enjoyable to play with a great UI, a clean gameplay loop, and all that stuff. So your feedback on improving this game is important. And if it's not your type of game, at least go hit the wishlist button. It helps the Steam algorithm push it to more and more players. That being said, I appreciate your support. Let's dive right back in. And so that's what Dev 2.0 is going to be for me. A lot of that comes down to changing the streaming schedule from Tuesday through Friday to just Fridays only, where the goal of the stream is to hang out with my audience live. So that's going to happen every Friday. I don't have to be writing code on the screen or doing anything specific. It's just sharing my progress, sharing my journey in a much more live format, which is exactly what I'm doing here as well, is trying to keep you up to speed with all things Aarimous and all things I'm doing. It's hard to be a creative person. It's emotionally challenging. I can't sit down and be creative for 10 hours straight if my brain is full of anxiety, if I haven't worked out for the day, if I'm, when I do need a break, if I'm laying on my couch relaxing, if I'm not relaxing, if I'm thinking about Hexagod or feeling guilty about not working on the game because maybe I do need to take a break. So I'm in a very lucky position to be my own boss right now. I'm in a lucky position where I've saved up enough self-funding. I'm still getting enough money from Chess Survivors. I'm still in the negative, but I'm working my way toward that positive green value in the monthly budget. But I'm in a position where I don't have to be in a scarcity mindset. And so I'm going to try out, maybe for the rest of the year or maybe a month or two, a mindset of being intentional, being mindful, trying to move with some zen-ness, I guess, like be relaxed and like try to become a happy and healthy human and let that seep into Hexagod. I've said time and time again, I want to enjoy my process of making Hexagod because I'm not guaranteed success. The most likely outcome is failure, that I'm going to have to go find another full-time job again. But while I'm here, I can min-max this experience for me. I don't think I need to grind myself to a pace where when I release Hexagod, I'm like, thank God it's done. I'm so relieved. I don't think that's the case. I think I can make a good game and give myself a good work-life balance and treat myself well. I don't have to be like the rest of the game development industry because it's just me. It's just me. So if you're having a hard time at work, I would suggest talking to your manager about it. Tell them how you feel. If they're not going to hear and understand that you're a human and you have needs and wants, go find another job. It's not easy, but you have 100% control over your life. Sit with the emotions of why you might be uncomfortable. I've done that time and time again. And right now, I think the biggest thing that I'm feeling uncomfortable with is that I wasn't managing myself correctly. So I had a conversation with my manager, which is me, and we're going to change that moving forward. I've been Aarimous. Remember, this shit's hard. No one asked to be on this little rock flying through space. Hang out with the people you love. Treat others with respect. Until next time, I've been Aarimous. Bye-bye.